Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am C, and I am back. I've been gone for the entire week. I don't know where the shit I'm on my watch. But ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am trying to create new videos for you guys. I am trying to get out of the football season officially this Sunday and get myself into the basketball season or some other things. But ladies and gentlemen, I did a video. What I'm gonna talk about right here is I'm gonna talk about the NBA. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that's been going on in the NBA. There's a video that was asked to do about the NFL awards that I believe they're gonna be this Saturday, I believe. Which I am gonna try to do that video maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna see. I was gonna try to do it today, but then I had some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. I did a video the other day, and it really sucked, and like nobody looked at it, so I just deleted it. I don't know what the fuck happened. So hopefully this people watch this one. I hope my career on YouTube is not coming to an end. I don't know why no people like nobody watched that video. I don't know what I show on my watch. I don't know why. Did I not perform? I apologize if I didn't. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to do this again because I am not a quitter. So I'm going to try to come back here and kind of reinvent myself with that video because I feel like nobody cared about the CE show on Monday when I did the video. WTF? Like, are the people turning their back on CE or what? Is there some competition going on? Is there another fat man doing videos, sports videos? I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'm going to try to do this again, and hopefully this one gets over and people watch this video. Otherwise, I will seriously have to consider, I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the man that runs the place is back here with another video, trying to reinvent that video that he did on Monday that nobody seemed to watch. I'm going to do it again. Hopefully this one gets views. If it doesn't, I don't know what shit I want to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I am coming. The video that I did was on Monday was where should the New York Knicks trade Carmelo Anthony? And I said the Clippers are actually playing right now. They're playing Golden State, and it's kind of 10-point game, but I think that it's about time before the Golden State takes over the game. I believe it's 65-55 right now. It's at halftime. And that's why I came here to do this video while they were at halftime. So look, I look at the Clippers, and I think that team is almost over to me. That era as far as Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin always when Chris Paul doesn't get hurt, Blake Griffin gets hurt. When Blake Griffin is there, Chris Paul gets hurt. I think it is time. I think Chris Paul contract ends at the end of this year, and I think he will become a free agent, and I think he will look at other places. You know, I think he wants to win a championship. I think he's getting a little bit tired of the Clippers. They haven't even made. I believe he's been there like in 2007 and 11, and they have not even made it to the Western Conference Finals. I think he's getting a little bit tired right now. He's out with a broken thumb. And I don't see them, even if they get Carmelo Anthony, I don't think they're going to be able to compete and win a championship. And I don't think Carmelo Anthony would be very interested in going there. There's also been talk about him going to Boston, and there's been talk about him going to Cleveland. If he goes to Boston, I think Boston becomes the favorite to go to the Eastern Conference Finals versus Cleveland. Because you got Isaiah Thomas, who's killing it right now, who won't stop. Is averaging like 10 points in the fourth quarter, absolutely killing in the fourth quarter. Just won't stop. He's amazing. And then if you got Carmelo Anthony, I'm telling you right now, those two brothers, Isaiah Thomas and Carmelo Anthony in Boston, along with Al Horford, if they can keep him, that could be a big three right there. It's not like a big three like wow, like back in the day with Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen, but that's still pretty decent. Al Horford, Isaiah Thomas, and Carmelo Anthony. It's at least a two, with Carmelo Anthony and Isaiah Thomas. I mean, those guys can ball. I mean, so I could see that working. If that were to happen, I think they will make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think Cleveland, will still have enough to eliminate them. But that should be interesting to see what happens if that were to happen. Because I actually see him being more successful, a little bit more successful in Boston than I see him in LA with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Because like I said, every time it seems like either Chris Paul or Chris Paul or Blake Griffin are getting hurt. So I don't think Carmelo Anthony's going to want to go to there because knowing, hey, what about like last year? Both of them went down in the playoffs. So and then they just had to under Jordan. I don't think Carmelo Anthony wants to be in that situation. So I think he's thinking maybe Boston, where I got to guarantee a little man Isaiah Thomas, who is killing it right now, who can flat out ball, and we can make it. We get to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then you never know. Maybe you can upset the Cleveland Cavaliers, because the Cleveland Cavaliers were not that great this year. Kevin Love, to me, it's his dirty in Cleveland, and he just can't figure it out. He's a very good shooter, but I mean, at times he so embarrasses himself. So you got Kyrie Irving, LeBron James. Kyle Korver has been a disappointment. He seems to lose his shooting touch. He can no longer make threes. J.R. Smith is out with a hand injury. So that's another team who has to consider a guy like Carmelo Anthony. Cleveland. Maybe Phil Jackson said he would be interested in Kevin Love. So maybe you send Kevin Love to the New York Knicks, which I'm not a big fan of Kevin Love, but maybe I don't quite get how Kevin Love and I don't know if Phil Jackson's on drugs or something, because why would you want Joakim Noah, Kevin Love, and Christian Porzingis on one team? That is too many big men, I think. That's gonna I would just get rid of Carmelo Anthony and just maybe, I don't know, but I mean, what would you want Kevin Love, Christian Porzingis, and Joakim Noah all in one team? I mean, I understand maybe you can bench somebody and have somebody come off the bench, but to me, that's just too many big men in one team. I think, to me, like two guys I've complained in the past that I feel like somebody has to go in with the LA Clippers, whether it's DeAndre Jordan or Blake Griffin. I'm a believer in only one big man. I think two big men, it's a little bit too complicated. Although we have seen it be successful at the Lakers, 2009, 2010, won back-to-back championships with two big men, Andrew Bynum, Pau Gasol. And then I believe back in 2003, I believe. The San Antonio Spurs won it with two big men, with David Robinson and Tim Duncan. So it's been done, but I'm not so much of a believer in having two 7-footers. I'm more of just having. I'd rather have one 7-footer up there and just and two wing players. Kind of like what Cleveland has going on right now with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving and LeBron. But I don't know if Kevin Love is the answer. So I guess you can get rid of Kevin Love in New York, whatever. New York's not even going anywhere this year. Maybe they'll get rid of somebody next year or something, or maybe they can do a 3-team trade where they can get rid of Joakim Noah, and then maybe they can just have Christian Porzingis and Kevin Love in New York. These three guys is just way too much. That big contract is I believe it's 4 years, $72 million. From Joakim Noah, you have to get rid of that contract too. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm all over the place on the seashore. I hope I'm not confusing people. I hope people are not falling asleep here. But yeah, I mean, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving on one team will make it better, I think. I think he will be a breath of fresh air in Cleveland if Carmelo Anthony goes there. LeBron James has been complaining a lot. He says they need a backup point guard. They need a playmaker. Obviously, you got Carmelo Anthony. He's not a player. He's not a backup point guard, obviously, but he is a playmaker. So you could use a guy like Carmelo Anthony in Cleveland, just to give them new fresh air. Sometimes you need that. I know this is only the third year of this team with Kevin Love, LeBron, and Kyrie Irving. But maybe once you win the championship, it's hard to get motivated again. Maybe you need some fresh people in there. So, maybe a guy like Carmelo Anthony would obviously be motivated to try to win a championship because he's never won a championship. LeBron James would become motivated to try to win a championship for his good friend, Carmelo Anthony. So I think that trade makes sense. I don't think it makes sense for Kevin Love to go to the Knicks, because I think the New York Knicks already have too many big men. But maybe they can do a 3-team trade where maybe they can get rid of Joakim Noah, and then you only have two big men. I don't know, but it's interesting. But I do think it makes sense for Carmelo Anthony to go to Cleveland, because I do think they need somebody else. They need a fresh face in there to remotivate them. Because I think this team right now is not that motivated as they were the last 2 years trying to win a championship. So I think a guy like Carmelo Anthony coming in there will make it much better for them. Just now let's do it for Carmelo. LeBron James would automatically be like, okay, now I want to get a championship for my good friend Carmelo Anthony. Obviously, Carmelo Anthony would be motivated because he would want to win a championship for himself. So I do see that happening. If I had to choose between Cleveland, Boston, and LA Clippers, I would say Cleveland. It is the best option possible because I think right away you automatically become a championship contender. You already are a championship contender. But I think it would really help get a new fresh face in there in Cleveland right now. Because I think that you need some motivation out of there. I think other than LeBron James, nobody seems to be motivated right now in Cleveland to try to win another championship. So if you get a guy like Carmelo Anthony, automatically Carmelo Anthony would come in there, a breath of fresh air, and be like, let's go, boys. Let's take down the Golden State Warriors. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say. My thing would be Carmelo Anthony. Best option to go to Cleveland. Second option to go to Boston. Last option to go to Clippers. I don't see it working out with the Clippers. They always have too many injuries. And I think Chris Paul is seriously going to consider leaving the LA Clippers once his contract is up at the end of this year. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say. Hopefully this video gets views. I made this video the other day. It did not get a lot of views. So hopefully this video gets a lot of views this time. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell I will do it here on the CE show. But ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. Oh my god. I am the man. I am the man. I will catch you down. Until next time, I will catch you down the road.